here at the Chubb Classic and win for a 5th time.
Yeah, off to a good start. Another birdie here at the 6th, and Langer is not going to go. Once he turned 60, I think Hale only won once or twice once he was 60, but he lit it up early. And great shot there by Langer. He goes flag hunting, took that flag on.
Did you hear Terry Holt, his caddy? Be the number. It was dialed in.
Needs to get one that's chasing out good. Good hard ball flight. And it got some roll forward, not a lot though.
Yeah.
And he missed it right today, which is the worst place you could have missed driver here. Hey, to reverse those two, it might have worked out okay.
Come on,
How about this putt? Always looked like birdie, didn't it, Phil?
Yeah, I thought it was a 4 the entire way. Good tee shot. You know, just push the second a little.
Over at 14, we'll follow the second for Bernhard Langer. Tracer Technology presented by TrackMan.
Just a little 9-iron chip shot here for Langer, trying to get to this back hole location. Not much room back there, only 4 behind it. Got a birdie putt.
Bernhard Langer has this putt for birdie for the outright lead at 14.
About 20 feet, Lanny, you said he could maybe make a little longer one here. Let's see.
Boy, the short ones aren't working, so why not a longer one? Look at that. He makes as many long putts as anybody I've ever seen. Langer makes this for birdie, and he's got a par 5 he can reach into coming up. Ooh, just barely gets the edge.
Off the green in the late waist area if he's not careful.
I think he was careful. That is really, really well done from there. That's an incredible shot by Langer. Good
Birdie
feet.
for Langer.
Yeah, nice.
And this brings the ball hopping and coming up short into play. I think you should putt it. Got on the ground really good though and rolled nicely. Shows what I know. That was really well done.
Par for Langer. He stays at 15 under.
For the most part, his pace has been pretty good today. Well, hello.
Look at that. Langer with a birdie at 17. Only the second birdie of the day at 17, and Bernhard Langer stretches the lead. He now moves to 16 under, closing in on win number 45 on the PGA Tour Champions.
Well, all of a sudden, Bernhard made the long putts today. The one over at 14 and then the one here. Well, when you've won as much as he has, you've won on all kinds of venues. He's won on long ones, short ones, tight ones, wide open ones. He just does whatever it takes to get the job done. And that's a really nice pitch and run there to finish things off for Bernhard Langer.
And win number 45 to tie Hale Irwin. Slide over Hale. Make a seat for Bernhard Langer. Career win number 45 on the PGA Tour Champions as he captures the Chubb Classic for the 5th time.
Bernhard, why don't you introduce who you've got here with us, please?
Yeah, this is Clayton, one of my grandsons, my wife Vicky, and my daughter Christina. And yeah, it's been a very special week and a great day for me.
You've been answering questions about this moment for a long time. What's going through your mind right now that you've at least tied Hale?
Yeah, it's you know, there's been a lot of talk about catching Hale for the last few years, and there's a lot of pressure, especially today when you get this close, and you know, then you have thoughts running through your mind, and you're going, well, you're this close, you don't want to lose it now, and but that's the wrong stuff to think. You got to just focus on one shot at a time. So I actually, you know, did a little quiet time this morning, and I wrote this Bible verse down, and I carried it all day just to encourage me, and it's out of Proverbs, and it says, I will trust in the Lord with all my heart and not lean on my own understanding. In all my ways I will acknowledge him, and he will make my path straight. And my path was pretty straight today and this whole week. I drove it very well, hit a lot of fairways, a lot of greens, and fortunately did better than anybody else.
You've been playing professional golf now for a long time, 65 years old. You can't do it without a strong family behind you. What's it mean to have your family right here so close as you do this?
It means a great deal. Always has. You know, family comes second after God for me, and it's been a very important key in my whole life, in my career. And I've been blessed to have, you know, 4 healthy kids, now 4 healthy grandkids. And the last 3 victories have been here in South Florida, close to home, where some of my family was with me, and that means even more.
You've lost a few aspects of your game, as you would expect at 65, yet you're a master at playing to your strengths and shooting a score. How gratifying is you at 65 to be beating these guys that are just coming out now?
It's very gratifying, and I know there's only certain courses, I think, where I can win. There's some courses where I have a hard time because of lack of distance. Let's face it, you know, not hitting it as far as these 50 or 52-year-olds. And there's some courses where I call them the bombers, have such a big advantage where I have a hard time. But on a golf course like this, that's very tight and not too long, I have a chance.
One final question I got to ask you. You hit driver for your second shot on the last. Did you know where you stood before you chose driver?
I did. My caddy said, I thought I had a 1-shot lead and I needed to make par to win. And he said, you actually have a 2-shot lead. And I said, well, I don't trust leaderboards and all that. But, you know, I figured I could have laid up with a 5-iron or something, but then you bring the bunker into play and then you don't know. You end up in a divot and, you know, chunk it into the bunker, and all of a sudden you're under pressure. So, and if I hit 3-wood, I'm going to end up where I ended up yesterday, 10, 15 yards short in a tight lie. So I figured let's just hit driver, natural fade. It leaves me with a good angle into the green, and it panned out perfect.
Well, congratulations on your 45th win on the PGA Tour Champions and tying Hale Irwin.
Yeah, congrats, Hale. I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Back to you guys, and hey, it's good to know a guy that's won this often. He's got the same thoughts going through his head that all of us do as well.